God. I need a little. Hey guys, it's Delaney back with another video. I'm in a little bit of a different location than maybe you've seen me before. I'm in my living room. I never film in here because most of the time my family's in here and I just prefer to be alone when I film. I wanted to do a little bit of a book haul. I have about 15 or so books next to me right now. And these aren't even all the books that I've purchased recently. I think it's interesting to see the books that like people are drawn towards, if that makes sense. Like what books did they pick up when they go book shopping? So I have like 15 or so books over here that I'm gonna be showing you guys. All of these I purchased with my own money. Is it a bad habit? Yes. Is that why I still live at home? Probably. But you know, I could be doing drugs. I could be buying illegal substances instead of buying books. So there are worse habits in life. So yeah, let's get into the book haul. I'm gonna show you all these books that I bought and eventually I'm gonna read. So yeah. The first kind of two on the list, I'm gonna show you them together because they go together, are the last two books of the ACOTAR series. We have A Court of Frost and Starlight and A Court of Silver Flames. When I tell you that this series has me in a chokehold, it's actually so bad. Like, it's definitely not good. All I want to think about is this series and these characters. Like, so yeah, anyway, I have the next two books in the series. I probably will finish these like within a week because I am just obsessed right now and I can't get enough of these characters. Like the found family aspect of it, and then like, it's so good. Read the ACOTAR series, especially if you're not a huge fantasy person but you want to get into fantasy. This is your gateway drug. Next, kind of on the same level, is The Assassin's Blade. This is also by Sarah J. Maas, the same author of ACOTAR. This is another one of her series. This is a part of the Throne of Glass series. But I have been totally getting into fantasy recently because of the ACOTAR books, and it's just all I want to read right now. Like, reading a book set in the real world just doesn't sound appetizing to me. I want to read about like fairies and mythical creatures and like, I don't know. I just am obsessed with fantasy at the moment, which I never thought I'd say. Fantasy was always the, I don't know, book genre that I was like, I'm not gonna get into. Growing up, it just, other than like Harry Potter, maybe Percy Jackson, like I didn't read fantasy, and now it's all I want to read. Next, on the same realm of me being in fantasy recently, this is Legends and Lattes. So I also saw this book on Haley Pham's YouTube channel. If you guys can't tell like who my favorite YouTuber is at this point, I don't know if you ever will. She didn't love it. I actually think she DNF'd it. But this is supposed to be like cozy fantasy. So it's like a fantasy realm, but it's not necessarily high stakes. There's not a huge like war or something going on. And it's basically just about like coffee and I don't know, whatever these characters are. I'm kind of excited. I know Haley didn't like it, but I feel like I'm gonna really like this book, to be honest. Next, we have a non-fantasy book, guys, but it is a heartbreaking book, so I've heard. This is If He Had Been With Me. I watched Sarah Caroli's video where she talks about this, and this is her like top five-star read. This is the book that she made Haley Pham read for the video that they just did. And I decided that I needed to read it. I believe they both gave it, I know Sarah gave it 5 stars, but I think Haley did as well. But I decided I should read it. My mom actually just read this not that long ago, and some people say they absolutely bawl their eyes out and some people don't, and my mom didn't. So the next book is gonna be another Sarah J. Maas book. This is House of Earth and Blood. This is a part of the Crescent City series. Again, as I was saying, I mean, I just am in love with fantasy at the moment. This book scares me a little. This book is like 800 pages, which honestly, I think so is the last book of the ACOTAR series. But I'm just such in the mood to read something just out of this world. I love the fairy realms and stuff like that. This book is about someone who is half fae and half human, which I'm really interested to see. So yeah, another fantasy book. Sarah J. Maas has a chokehold on me at the moment, so I picked this up. Next, we have a romance book. This is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I hate when Barnes & Noble puts these like stickers on them. So my comfort zone is very much like cheesy romance. My favorite kind of books of all time are pretty much anything by Emily Henry, but more specifically People We Meet on Vacation. That book, oh my gosh. I've started the Off-Campus series, and let me tell you, The Deal also like has a chokehold on me. But yeah, I've heard such good things about this book, so we're gonna read it and see. Again, it's just kind of a short little book. I'll probably use this as a palate cleanser in between all the fantasy books I plan on reading. I can read these books in like a day. Yeah, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Next, back into, I don't think this is necessarily fantasy, but it's like kind of fantasy, I think. I actually don't know, but this is the first book to the Inheritance Games series. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Again, I heard about this on BookTube, and I just decided that I had to read it for myself. Needed to see what the hype is. Yeah, pretty much all these books are pretty popular on BookTube, Book Talk, and I'm just getting into them and seeing how I feel about them. Most of these books were popular last year, but I kind of didn't read a lot last year, and I'm really just getting into reading a bunch. So yeah, The Inheritance Games, nothing much to say about it. Again, I'm kind of gonna go in blind. I watched a little part of Sarah Crowley's like reading vlog about this. There wasn't too many spoilers, but I do know that like the main girl kind of inherits like this sum of money by this guy. I don't exactly know their relationship, why he leaves her this money, and then there's some sort of like riddles and like games and stuff left by him that they kind of have to figure out. But that's all I really know about it. I don't know anything else, and I don't know like why she gets the money, how she gets the money, things like that. But I'm excited to see because it does sound very interesting to me, and I feel like it's a book that I'm gonna like. Next, we're going into probably what I am most excited about out of all of these are these bad boys. This is the final 3 books of the Off-Campus series, The Score, The Goal, and The Legacy. I've already read The Deal and The Mistake, which are the first 2 books, and let me tell you, those books had a very similar chokehold to me as the ACOTAR series. Garrett Graham and John Logan really, Garrett Graham by far top. I can't even speak words. That's how I felt about those books, especially The Deal. The Mistake, I gave like a 4.5 out of 5. The Deal is absolutely 5 out of 5. Another booktuber, Steph Borer, loves the Off-Campus series, and she's kind of who I'm gonna say recommended them, not specifically to me, but recommended them to the world. And let's just say so far I'm feeling the exact same way that she does. But like, I don't know, I love their friendship and their kind of banter together. And I love getting to know going into like the depths of the friendship and seeing that it's not like maybe what it seems, and like everyone kind of looks at them as these like stuck up hockey boys, but in reality, like most of them have hearts of gold type situation. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish these after I'm done with the ACOTAR series for sure. But yeah, the Off-Campus series. Next, the highly anticipated Daisy Jones and the Six. I know the TV show is coming out. Maybe it's out already. I think it's out already, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna read this before I watch it, so I'm not watching it yet. Next, we have Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Again, I don't exactly know what this book is about. I remember when I bought it, I read the back of it and I was like, oh, like that sounds really interesting. And I remember hearing about it in someone's either book haul or reading vlog. I don't even remember who at this point. But yeah, I remember thinking it was interesting when I bought it. Do I remember why? No. But again, it's a book that eventually I'll read. I just need to pick it up at some point. We're on the last 2 books, everybody, and I don't think anyone is going to be surprised to know that both of them are fantasy. First, we have the Caraval series. Well, the first book of the Caraval series, Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Again, I've heard about these books in like reading blogs and on BookTube, and I think some people really like it, some people don't love it. I don't know. So yeah, Caraval. And then last but not least, I just held it up, but this is The Atlas 6 by Olive E. Blake. Again, a fantasy book. I'm actually, I think, most excited to pick this one up. I've heard such good things about this, whether it be on BookTube, Book Talk, through people in real life. Like, I've just heard really good things about it. And I did read the back of this one when I was picking it up, just because I didn't know what it was about. I just knew it was highly recommended. And I actually think it sounds so interesting. But I'm super excited about this book. It sounds so good. There's going to be like secrets and betrayal and stuff like that. And I love a good secret and betrayal. God, I sound evil. But yeah, I'm super, super excited about this book. And I will probably be picking this one up very soon. So that is kind of the end of my book haul, everyone. I am super excited to start reading these books. I don't know which, like, there's like probably 15 books here, and I'm gonna have to read them all at some point. And where to start, I'm not really sure. This video is getting very long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are into books as much as me and like reading and learning, and I don't know, I'm slowly turning into a book channel at this point. So if you like books, you should probably subscribe to me. Also, go ahead and subscribe to all the people I've mentioned throughout this video, because their book videos are literally unmatched. Thanks for watching this video. I will be posting more videos soon about books, probably. Maybe not about books. I post other videos too. You can go watch some of those if you click on my channel, things like that. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video.